Hey guys, what's up? So I asked you to ask me some questions so that I could read you my response. So let's begin. Angel Herrera asked, can you play Roblox? If it has anything to do with blocks or boxes or anything like that, I'm down. I like that stuff. Ben Lawrence asked, where did the idea to make box sets come from? The idea came from just, I don't know, being really bored, and I drew a face on a box and then it just kind of kicked off from there. Yeah, boredom. Boredom is great, right? So Cheshire Cat 666, we're good buds. He wants to know a little bit more about me, and one of the things he wants to know what is my all-time favorite band or group. I don't really have an all-time favorite. I would probably have to say I just like a lot of different music. One band that I do like a lot right now is Alt J. They're one band that I could listen to every song on their album and I don't ever feel like skipping. He also wants to know what is my all-time favorite movie and TV show. So my all-time favorite movie, I guess, would have to be Jurassic Park, all-time favorite, because Jurassic Park was one of the movies that inspired me to become a filmmaker. All-time favorite TV show? I guess Sesame Street, the new show on HBO. So racy. Oh my god. Jay the Loner asked, when are we gonna kick it again? It might be a while, unless you're headed up this way, because we don't have passes anymore for Disneyland. It might be a long time. They will probably have hover cars. It'll probably kind of look like WALL-E, where everyone is just kind of floating around, playing Pokemon Go, and that'll probably be when we get to go back, so. Oh, and then he wants to know what's in the top left-hand side of my refrigerator. It's almond butter. And then I think behind that, there might be like a jar of flaxseed. Jeff Heimbuck asked, what flavor popsicle was I eating? And that was orange. He also wants to know how long I was in there for. As long as I could hold my breath. What is the square root? I told you. Math. No. He also wants to know what is my favorite color. It's kind of a cross between hot pink and purple. I'd have to say more hot pink. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? I didn't understand your question. I thought you were maybe asking why are there always Pidgeys popping up when I play Pokemon Go. But apparently this is a song lyric. I didn't know. I feel like I do know this now. Was this in the movie, the original movie? No. It's in the... Okay. I don't know where the song is from originally. It's the Carpenters. Yeah, but it was in the Angry Birds movie trailer, which is why it pops in my head now. So Jeff also asked, what's your favorite box set? And I'd have to say my favorite box set would be the one I made for Ross, which is the Gremlins box set. I kind of feel like ever since that, making one and giving it away to someone, it kind of like split my soul like a Horcrux. If I die, I will continue to live in all of your box set canvases that I've given away. Okay, who is better looking, Ross or Jeff? Shame on you for asking who is better looking. I thought you already knew that. Oh, and then his follow-up question is who smells nicer? I mean, you should already know who smells better. We talked about this. Jelly Donut George wants to know, out of all my box sets, which one is my favorite? Again, my favorite would have to be the Gremlins box set I did for Ross. And then what's up with the AT-AT box set you made? Send me an email. I want to see what it looks like, and maybe even share it with everyone else so they can see what it looks like. Mike Karshti, I think I said it right. Did I say it right, Mike? Asked, what is the height of my vertical leap? I don't know. I can't jump up anymore. I'm not very limber or physical. So I'd have to say my vertical leap is 0. My feet do not leave the ground ever. What's the time for the 40-yard dash? Again, I can't tell you because actually I probably am pretty quick. I had to chase my son the other day and I zipped down the field and I'm sure that was probably pretty close to 40 yards. And I caught him and he's faster than me, so who influences you? I don't know. That's a hard question. There's so many. I get influences from all over. I'd have to say recently, watching other YouTubers has been very influential to me. Okay, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself hopefully doing this. I'd like to hopefully maybe expand my budget so I could do some crazier, cooler things. Okay, Mini Guy asked me, can you put your pet in the box? He asked me this 3 times, which makes me think he really wants to know, he really wants to know if I can put my pet in the box. And to be honest with you, she is super lazy. She's actually lying down on the floor. She's like the laziest dog ever. Plocum the Great, Plocum, haven't seen box set in a while. He asked, who is your favorite YouTuber? And so there's one YouTube channel called Bizarro Studios, and they do these puppet videos and some animation videos, and they have like the greatest music and like the funniest ideas and just the aesthetic style of the editing and everything. It just really, I think, is kind of reflective of what I try to do, and so it's kind of cool to see someone else doing it on the East Coast. So I don't know them at all, but hey, maybe we'll work together one day. I did have a couple questions on Instagram. Longtime friend Tekken wanted to know what I was doing in the icebox. Sometimes I like to crawl into weird spaces like a cat, so just happened to be the icebox that day. DSN007 asked, why are you hiding in a box? And again, same reason. I like boxes, and sometimes I get weird like a cat. I must be a cat person. I just realized this. I like boxes. I collect boxes. Like, I find boxes and I keep them and I save them. And so I must be like part cat. Like, I could be part of the Thundercats. Well, that's it. So thank you guys for asking me questions. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you. You guys are awesome. Oh, real quick. Mini Guy wanted to see if I can get my... Winnie, in the box. In here. Will you go inside?
It's too little.
Look go in this box. If you're not gonna go in this box, then I will. Ow.
To that boogeyman.